welcome to episode 4 of The Curious Cook. It's May, and May is my personal birthday month. It's spring, the trees are in full bloom, it's gorgeous. Today we have Matt Martin from Only Matt and Martin PR. He's a publicist and he does red carpet stuff, and Travis Cronin, who also, he works for Us Weekly. He's always on the red carpet interviewing celebrities. So it's really exciting. I'm gonna make some green grape awakening cocktails. It's so refreshing, it's perfect for spring and for summer, and some sweet and tasty Bellini bites. So let's get started. I think this is going to be my favorite cocktail so far. Check this out. I froze these green seedless grapes. There's 12 of them. Sticking them in the blender. I've got 4 ounces of grape juice, white grape juice, so it's going to be gorgeous looking. 3 ounces of vodka, or however much vodka you want, really, but this will make it taste good. I'm going to mix it with the top on. That's a good plan. Woo! All right. Has that little tart smell that I like. All right, add the sparkling water. So I'm gonna pour it in. To make it really refreshing, add some ice cubes in each drink. Garnish with a grape on top. And we're ready for our guests. So to begin with the sweet and tasty Bellini bites, we're gonna take 1 box of corn muffin mix. Rip it open. Woo! And we're gonna mix that with half a cup of milk and 1 egg. Here we go. So here's the corn muffin mix. Whee! Let's put the milk in. And then here, ready? This is cooking show drama. I'm gonna crack an egg. It's very dramatic. I have skill, people. I have skill. All right, and then I'm just gonna whisk it. Just gonna whisk it. Woo! Whisk until thick and smooth. Yum. So I'm just dropping little teaspoons of batter into the oil. This is like the really fun part. And you know it's ready when little bubbles come through, it starts to brown on the edges. And then you flip it. So we have our little Bellini bites, and I'm gonna put a little dollop of ricotta cheese right on top. That's my Julia Child impersonation. It's really good. Oh, we're going to put a little ricotta cheese. Oh, it falls. It doesn't matter. You put it back up there. It's a really weird accent. I don't know what country that's from. And then I'm going to put a little grape half on it, and then I'm going to drizzle some honey. I pre-cut these little grape halves. It's really complicated. It's not. I just stick it in there, and it's so good. And then here's some honey. I'm going to drizzle it on. This is really good. Oop, that's a lot of drizzle. Wow. There we go. And it's going to taste so good. Ta-da! Welcome, Matt and Travis, to my kitchen. I have made sweet and tasty Bellini bites. Would you like to sample? Take a bite, go for it.
God, you just said it like dazzling.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
I love the honey.
It's almost like a cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And I'm not a sweets person, that's darn good.
And I have for you guys green grape awakening.
Cheers.
Cheers, Travis.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness, this is really good.
Green grapes are in right now, like they're seasonal. And so that's why we went with the green grape theme. I'm so excited to have both of you in the room. It's like gay celebrity buzz, like multiplied, exponential. So, Matt, you are a publicist.
Yeah.
And you're sort of like the go-to gay publicist, right? I mean, who are some of your clients?
I generally work with like reality television stars and higher end boutiques. I have 13, so for me to like single anybody out specifically is kind of tough because I love them all.
And Travis, you work for Us Weekly, so you're
Yes.
always on the red carpet.
Yes.
How does one get a job like that?
You know, people ask me that all the time. It was just my 15-year-old self would be so proud of me because I had a cousin who worked for the magazine, and they were like, we're gonna throw you on the red carpet and do red carpet correspondence.
It's amazing.
I was like, I didn't know that job existed, but it's great. It's fun.
I've done a little bit of red carpet interviewing. I interviewed Bette Midler and Stevie Wonder. That was really fun.
That's awesome.
Stevie Wonder was like a warm blanket. I just like wanted to crawl inside.
But isn't it true, like, as you notice, as you're starting to, like, meet these people, they're really just people with a platform.
Except for Bette Midler.
Bette Midler. No, that's an icon. That's
She's
an
like
icon.
different.
That's an icon.
They
That's
just
fun.
are people. It's about the hype that makes somebody a star, and that's what you do. You create hype,
I have to.
and that creates
For
a
some
career.
of them, I have to. Well, my thing is, my logo, slogan, whatever you want to call it, is relate to your public. So basically, I keep my clients fresh and relevant in people's minds, getting press placement, and just managing their image, making sure they're like doing the right thing. Like, you can't change a person, but you could definitely guide them to do something in the right direction.
And what's your favorite kind of client to work with?
The best kind of client for me is someone who's open in communication.
Yeah.
Being able to get in touch with them when I need to get in touch with them and they get right back to me. Another thing is, people have to remember, I'm not like a golden ticket as a publicist. Like, I
Right.
can't make you famous overnight.
Right.
And then all of a
Some people do,
sudden,
but it's so rare.
yeah, but then
And
to
that's-
maintain it, you have to
Right.
work for
to
it.
maintain it.
You have to
have
work
actual
for it.
talent
Yeah.
or work hard or create a product or something, right?
Or be really pretty. That usually
Right.
helps
Yeah.
too. You don't really
But-
need to have
but
talent.
then
But
you
you
still
can't
be really
be,
pretty.
but you can't be stupid. You know what I mean? Like, people are gonna drop you, like, or actually just tear you apart, and you're gonna be famous
Yeah.
for being stupid.
That's what my favorite people to interview are. People who say really dumb things that make my quotes look fantastic. I had an interview with Snooki last week.
What did she say?
She was talking crap about Jessica Simpson, saying she would die if she ever looked
I
like
heard
that. She's
about
pregnant.
this.
Because I brought up Jessica Simpson, and she looks like a glowing snowman, and everyone knows it, and everyone wants to talk about how gargantuan she is as a pregnant
Okay,
lady.
so she gained weight. She had a baby.
And Snooki's just really obsessed about her weight right now because she
And
was
she's
trying to lose weight.
pregnant.
Yes.
She's
so
trying to lose weight while pregnant.
She's trying not to gain a lot of
So
weight.
she's
yeah.
trying to be the opposite of Jessica Simpson.
The opposite of Jessica
Well, look at
Simpson.
people like
Sounds
Bethany
so-
Frankel. She was healthy throughout her pregnancy.
Yeah.
And then she dropped the weight like this. Everybody was saying that she got all this surgery and stuff. Just maintaining a healthy lifestyle
Yeah.
is all you need to
Yeah.
do.
She's big on
Absolutely.
cleanses too. She does like a lot of like cleanses.
Oh, yes.
How do you get the gossip? Like, Us Weekly is always like the first to get it. How do you
Well,
get it?
there's a lot of ways. I mean, just having connections with insiders, and people love to tell you things.
Who's an insider?
You know, an insider is just anyone who's close to the celebrity.
If I had like dirt on a celebrity, could I call up Us Weekly?
Yes, I would like you to call me.
Okay, I will.
absolutely.
I'll tell
And
you
I will submit it.
directly.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I stood out front of hotels and talked to hotel staff. I mean,
Oh, so
so
you're
you
like
want
a
to get all the,
detective.
like a detective. Yes, I'll do whatever I can to get the
Very
story.
networking, and they're very clever. And then, you know, for certain celebrities, you have to contact a certain person to get a confirmation. 9 times out of 10, that's their publicist. So when they get dirt from somebody at dinner, they know certain celebrities will sue the magazine if it's not confirmed. So they'll call me, and then I immediately put them on hold, call from the other phone, what the hell did you do at dinner? Unfortunately, celebrities got to remember that people are looking for this. But I mean, they'll get some stuff that's really good, and it makes me giggle when I see it in the magazine. But that's one way to just keep somebody relevant.
So how accurate is the gossip we read in Us Weekly?
I mean, Us Weekly always prints the truth. I mean, we don't print like rumors and innuendo.
Okay.
When we hear rumors and innuendo, we hold on to that information to try to find more evidence. but-
Contact the publicist.
to contact the
confirm.
publicist, but we
Okay.
always confirm. Like, we
Okay.
really, you know, we're not like the other tabloids. We really do have like an integrity as to what stories we print.
Right.
And I think that's why celebrities attend their events,
Mhm.
because they know they're not going to be exploited. But I mean, there's a reason why Us Weekly is as successful as it is.
We like to print the truth,
Right.
especially when it's good and juicy.
Well, it's just fun, celebrity gossip. I don't know why I just can't get enough of reading about like Jennifer Aniston or like Jessica
I know.
Simpson's. I know, like her. You're always rooting for her. Like you want her to find love and have babies.
The pillar of single ladies.
Right,
The
but she-
ultimate
but
single
she was, like,
lady.
Is it true, like, this whole Angelina Aniston, like, battle of the...
yeah.
No.
I know, I don't get it.
That's-
I mean, obviously
It's like
there's,
10 years
obviously
ago.
there's
10 years ago.
underlying, you know, obviously there's underlying tension because someone
Right. It's
stole
always an
someone's
ex.
husband. But,
Right. You'll always have
know,
that,
it's-
but it's not that big of a deal.
And you know what? I mean, they're pretty well off. They have other things to worry about.
yeah.
They're
And
not.
I'm sure she's a million suitors.
Yeah.
And, like.
Right? She's so hot. I mean, she's so hot.
I
I
think
could look at her
what's-
naked all day.
I know. I think, well, I haven't yet, but...
That cover of GQ with the tie, oh my god, she looks so sexy.
Well, thank you so much for coming, you guys. I'm coming into my kitchen in my home and keeping me up to date with the celebrity gossip and the gay publicist world and Us Weekly. And where can people find you?
You can find out all my information on onlymattmartin.com. I have links for all my clients, for my Facebook, my Twitter, sign up for the newsletter, find out events that I have coming up around town. Yeah, everything's there, onlymattmartin.com.
Great.
You can find me on Facebook, I'm Travis Cronin. You can also just read in Us Weekly and see lots of interviews there and pick up all the celebrity gossip you need. Their website and phone app is also really good for keeping up to date.
Oh, really?
Love
I
their
have
phone
the app.
The app is really good. It's updated all the time.
Well, thank you so much, and tune in next time for episode 5 of The Curious Cook.
Cheers.
Cheers.